morning. Look outside. I mean, you can't see it very well because it's quite white, but it's actually very blue. It's a lovely day. Unfortunately, it's extremely cold though, and consequently, I'm a bit under the weather today, as you probably can tell by my voice, and the camera's moving up and down, unfortunately. But I suppose that makes it a bit more realistic, doesn't it, really? Today's trip, we're going out to do probably around a 200 miler, I think, and it's all around the Dales. So I'm going to Midland, Richmond, Aysgarth, no sorry, not Aysgarth, Jerville Abbey, all that kind of place. But we're going out for a nice long drive to get a bit of fresh air and see if I can get rid of these bugs that are inside me currently. I just stopped off for Starbucks. I don't usually do Starbucks. I normally do Costa if I need to buy coffee from one of them kind of places. And I got a medium. They didn't seem to be small on the menu. They never asked me if I wanted a small anyway. And it cost me £3.80. £3.80 is quite a lot of money for a cup of coffee, isn't it? That's nearly a jar of coffee nowadays. Getting expensive. The actual roads from Ripon to Brymore Ice Cream Parlour are absolutely fantastic. They're fantastic roads. They're all like bendy and up and down and twisty, and in this car that I'm driving now, it feels great. It grips the road, it's fantastic. You feel like you're doing a lot faster than it's, without a doubt you do. And I'm not a speeder, so for me I just take my time, but you do feel like you're on a roller coaster, and it's just fantastic. So we're now coming up to Brymore Ice Cream Parlour. So, if you didn't know what Brymore was, it's an ice cream parlour in the middle of Jerville, that's in the Yorkshire Dales, and they actually make all their ice cream on site. They've been there for 40 years making ice cream, and it's all in-house, and it's absolutely amazing stuff. So this is Brymore Ice Cream Parlour in Leyburn, I think it is, or somewhere around that area anyway. Fantastic ice cream. I couldn't really video inside because there's too many people, but I'll try and get some footage if I can. But yeah, it's probably the best ice cream around here. This such a fantastic place, it really is. I've been here several times. I've driven 2 hours to get to this place, and I absolutely love it. I haven't come directly for this particular place, but it's on the way to other stuff that I'm looking at. So yeah, it's a fantastic place, well worth the visit without a doubt.
Part of the reason why I like coming around here is because in 2013 we hired a cottage just, you can't see me, just over there, just over that hillside there, or maybe just a bit further around the corner, and all the family was together after a bit of a tragic event, and we had a really good week. And Brymore, and we didn't visit Jerville Abbey, but we went to Brymore for some ice cream, and we went to have a look at Midland Castle and some other places. And we also found out that, and I know this now, but we also found out that Forbidden Corner is just a little bit further on the road. It's about 10 minutes away from here, I believe. And if you've never been to Forbidden Corner, you really should go, because it's such an amazing place. It's all the weird and wonderful. Now, you can't just turn up, you have to book it, because they're only allowed so many in every so often during the day due to traffic or whatever. But basically, it's just the weird and wonderful, and it really is weird and really is wonderful. You're best off getting there first thing in the morning and spending the whole day there. Don't get a later don't get a later booking, because there's a lot of water there. Don't get a later booking, because you'll not see everything, and there's a lot to see as well. Well, that would have cleaned all the underneath of my car. There's a lot of water there then. We're just coming up to a church up here that I've always been fascinated with. I won't be able to show it you because I can't turn the camera around, but just here is a church that's absolutely beautiful, and there's a little church just over this hill here. I mean, I'm not into religion or anything like that, but I do like architecture, and churches are fantastic for architecture. Just down this hill down here, where we stayed, there's an actual church that you can go in and have a look at. And it's, if I can remember, I'll try and put a picture up now. And it's just an incredible place, it really is. We spent a bit of time when we stayed in 2013, and a quick look at it and such. Just here is, you can't see it because obviously I can't show you, but just there's a housing, like a funny shape, sort of that shape, road with loads of houses on either side, and it's so picturesque, it's so beautiful. That's why I love it around here. I really do love it around here. That's why I come for drives and things. It's so nice.
Okay, so we're just coming into Jervu Abbey. Actually, we're going to be parking in the tea room side of it, because Jervu Abbey is on the right hand side, whereas we're going to be parking on the left hand side. This place has had quite a good tea room at one point. I don't know if the tea room's opened up again, but I'm going to find out. It might not be open currently because it's January. Yeah, I'll do those.
So this is the Abbey, as you can see. I don't know if it's open or closed actually. Let's have a find out, shall we? Yes, it's open. It's right down the bottom of there, look. So as you can see, there's not many people here at this moment in time. It's probably because it's quite early on. Well, it's late actually. It's 3 o'clock, and look how bright and blue the sky is. Proper nice today. Now we've got our honesty box here. I'm going to put some cash in, but I don't have a great deal on me, unfortunately. Let's put what I've got. There we go. Got to pay for these things, haven't we? So, like I said, there isn't much to it. It's just it's an old abbey, but it does make you wonder what this place was like when it was running. And I might go online and see if I can find some information.
Just going to pause here for a second. A few years ago, before COVID, I think it was, in the tea room, there was, I remember going in there and there was a model of the actual abbey, and this picture is that abbey, so you can see it in its full glory.
These kind of things are amazing. They really are. To think that people lived like this in these kind of places, it must have been bloody cold in the winter. But they adapted, didn't they? They absolutely adapted to it. I wondered how long it took them to build something like this. I mean, look at that, look how high that is. It clearly had a couple of floors, didn't it? Of course, people were a lot smaller back then as well. They're not as tall, they weren't as tall as they are now. Look at some of these pillars. I mean, we're pretty much on level with the roof here. So if this roof was on here, I'd have to duck my head, look. I mean, there'd be an archway here probably. But they're not very tall, are they? Another floor, or it was just the front of it. And it had another roof on it. There's like a chimney type thing there. Look at the sun. Amazing. Amazing day. Cold, but it's an amazing day. I mean, these aren't very high. Look at that. I can actually touch the top of it. This is clearly a doorway. If I go up these stairs here, I'm actually touching the top of the roof, look. There's only about 6 inches, I think. Oh, all the flipping things just falling on me. There's only about 6 inches worth of room. But it is only January, and it's was minus something last night. But the day is fantastic. I mean, look at that. Over there, there's clearly a hill. That's looked like it's man-made. I don't know. Anyway. Tell you what, old chaps, even though it's really sunny out there, it is proper brassic. I mean, talking really cold. I mean, it's got to be 1 degree, something like that. It might even be 0, I don't know, but yeah, it's incredibly cold. I've just been to have a look at Jervu Abbey, which is over there. I would have stayed a bit longer if it hadn't been so cold. I had my gloves with me, but I didn't think I'd need them, to be quite honest with you. I didn't think I'd need them because it looks like it's a lot warmer than it actually is. Now, what we're going to be doing now is heading on to Midland Castle, and then from there probably going home. But Midland Castle's about maybe 5 minutes that direction, and the castle is just on your left hand side in a second. This is where a lot of...
Just going to pause it there a second, as in this video now you won't be able to see Midland Castle because it is behind the houses on the left hand side, but also I couldn't really pull in to show it you because it would have been a bit awkward for me, so you'll just have to take my word for it, and here is a picture of Midland Castle.
Racehorses are kept as well, and we're going to go and have a look in a minute actually, but yeah, so Midland Castle is just behind these houses here, which we're going to go have a look at in a second. I'm just trying to be careful because the road looks quite slippery and there's people walking down the middle of the bloody road as usual. Yeah, the castle's behind these houses here. You can't see it, unfortunately, and I can't show you because I'm driving, but you can see the kind of buildings that are around here. In fact, no. The castle's just on my left-hand side. It's a big castle as well. I think it's run by the English Heritage, actually. We used to have both the National Trust and the English Heritage at one point, and we visited that castle. Had a picnic there, and then we went on to Forbidden Corner, which was absolutely brilliant. It's a fantastic day, me and my 2 boys. Just up on the top of here now, you can't really see it, but just up on the top of here, you might be able to see it there, there's usually loads of racehorses around here. They come up here and then they go running on this section, as you can see here on the moorland. Look at that, that's just beautiful, isn't it? Wow. I don't know if it's coming across on camera as well as it is I can see, but just amazing. But yeah, this place on the right hand side is absolute tons of racehorses are normally up here at some point during the day and galloping and exercising as they should do. I'm going to turn around because I'm going the wrong direction to go home. There you go, you see, you can see it now. They're all usually on that grassy green bit there. It's just such a cracking place, it really is. We've come here quite a few times. Me and my boys have come here a few times, and it's just lovely. I just love it. I really do. I like to look at castles because I like to think, oh, somebody's just going to pull up. Right, okay. She's just going to reverse onto the main road. I bet she didn't say thank you either. No, nothing. People are just so rude nowadays, honestly. Anyway. What about that for a view, eh? Isn't that incredible? All round here is incredible. It's such a nice place. But yeah, what a cracking place.
So there you have it. That was my trip to Jervu Abbey and Midland Castle and Brightmoor Ice Cream Parlour. Here's a few shots of my car and the incredible scenery of the day. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below, and I'll do some more of these because I quite enjoy these kind of things. It was a fantastic day, as I've said, and thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you and goodbye.